Hi, Rama. It's week 9, day 4 of our Bible narrative reading plan, and today we are in Exodus chapter 40. We've made it to the end of the book of Exodus. After the golden calf incident, God's people said that they would obey him in all that he asked of them. Now we know that they're going to fail, but in this episode here in Exodus chapter 40 of the building of the tabernacle, they obey God, because the Lord speaks to Moses and he tells him, here's all the things that you're to do as you build the tabernacle. And it's very detailed, and the text is clear. Verse 16, this Moses did according to all that the Lord commanded him. You have that refrain over and over and over, that the Lord commands Moses, the Lord commands the people, and the people have obeyed. And in verse 33, it's completed. Moses finishes the work. The tabernacle is completed. And then what happens? Verse 34, the cloud covers the tent of meeting, and the glory of the Lord fills the tabernacle. And it's so full of God's glory, even Moses is not allowed to enter. This points forward to what we're going to see in the temple, when the temple is permanently built by Solomon, that the Lord's presence dwells in the Holy of Holies, and no one is able to enter there except for the high priest, and even he is only able to enter once a year. Again, because God is holy, we must honor God and obey God and not approach his holiness casually. We must obey God by his terms, by his rules. And that was the way God had set it up. And so now for the children of Israel, as they conclude the book of Exodus, they're in the middle of their journey. It's been about a year since they've left Egypt, so we know that the long 40 years of wandering have not yet begun. The tabernacle is built, God's glory indwells it, and it's pointing forward to the fact that God's Spirit would indwell even Christ, as Christ goes before us, serves on our behalf, sacrifices himself for us, and that God's Spirit would ultimately indwell his church. We see that in Acts chapter 2, and we see that even in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, that Paul says, do you not know that you are God's temple and that his Spirit dwells within you? We have a picture of that all the way back here in Exodus chapter 40, with God's presence resting on the tabernacle at the end of the book of Exodus. Here's a summary of today's reading. For more information, go to tunemyheart.org.